What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the sweet shop. Joshua Grove here for a fun tutorial for us all to learn. Today, I'm gonna be breaking down how to do the candle slide. The candle slide is a super simple trick, and I'm gonna show you the most basic variation of it, but then we're gonna amp up the skill level and show you some more difficult variations that you can do with the candle slide. So let's break this thing down. So for this trick, I'm gonna be starting in Tama grip, and I'm just gonna be doing an airplane. So you're gonna wanna know how to do airplane pretty consistently and be familiar with candlestick grip as well as just catching the ball in the base cup in candlestick. So starting from here, I'm gonna show you exactly what candle slide looks like. I'm gonna slide out and just catch the Tama into the base cup. So as you can see, I'm in candlestick grip here, holding on the spike. Now, how I did that is I wanna nestle my thumb and pointer finger, nestle, underneath the cups, just like so. Just so that I'm ready to let go of the Tama, but still make contact and just lift that Ken out of the Tama. So this is where the slide comes into. And some people consider this as like a candle pinch or a slide candle pinch. Just referring to it right now as the candle slide. So I'm gonna come up and use my knees to slide the spike out of the Tama hole. And then I'm gonna close my fingers around that spike and then obviously use my knees to get down underneath it. So what we wanna do is start in airplane right here. I'm gonna use my knees to come down. As I come up, I'm gonna slide out, pinch the candlestick, and then use my knees to go down and catch the ball just like so. So there you have the basic candle slide variation just to base cup. Now that's fun, it's simple, but let's amp it up a notch and let's try some more difficult variation. So next, I'm gonna be doing a candle slide 1.5 throw to lighthouse. Now this is definitely a much larger step from the very beginning that we started with just slide out to base cup, but that's okay. I wanna give you guys something else to work on who are at the higher skill level. So what I'm doing for this trick is everything we learned in the basic foundation of sliding out and grabbing candlestick. The most important thing about this trick in general is getting a clean candlestick grip. You don't wanna be holding onto the very end of the spike, and you don't wanna have any of your fingers on the cups. That doesn't count as candlestick grip. So you wanna make sure that your fingers are nestled almost all the way up underneath the cups, just like so. So when I start this trick, I wanna obviously start with my knees coming down, and as I come up, sliding out to grab that candlestick grip. What I'm gonna do next is I'm actually going to be cocking down a little bit with my wrist, like so, and then I'm gonna flick with my fingers. So it's a flick, 1.5, 1, and then a half, all the way to lighthouse. So this trick is extremely difficult, and it's difficult for a couple reasons. A, it's very challenging to make a clean release with your fingers on the spike. So you're gonna have to make a lot of adjustments, either trying to mostly slow the Ken rotation down when you're going for this 1.5, or speed it up depending on what's happening for you. But for me, I tend to over rotate when I try to toss the Ken in the 1.5. And it's really difficult to slow that rotation down. So I would really encourage you to try to A, make a good clean contact with the spike right here. And then B, really try to just control how much energy you're putting into that flip for the 1.5. As you can see, like that was a pretty good speed rotation there. I missed the balance of it at the end, but you're gonna have to kind of make adjustments to make sure that you're getting the right amount of speed for that flip. Another variation that we can explore is juggling out of this candle slide. So one way that I like to do it is doing a 1.5 flip out after I grab candlestick to get back into Ken grip so I can finish with a spike. Again, this trick is gonna take control of kind of dialing in the speed and the flick of that rotation. And then it comes down to being comfortable with juggles, obviously. And every one of these variations comes down to that first principle of sliding out and grabbing a good clean grip and having the Tama come up so that you have enough room to work with it. Remember that when you go into the candle slide that you wanna toss the Tama up nice and high so that you have enough room to work with it on these tricks. With all of these tricks and variations, it really, for me at least, I over rotate more often than not. So if you're noticing that you keep catching it in Sara grip, you may be doing 2 full flips instead of 1 even. So really try to slow that process down. Your knees are gonna help with this. Make sure that Tama is nice and lofty, and then you can really rotate it in a more clean manner. So there you have the candle slide. This is just the beginning of exploring different variations with this trick. There are so many ways that you can use this trick. So get creative. I look forward to seeing all the different variations you guys are throwing out. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you guys drop a like, let us know in the comments below what you want to learn next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time. It's been great.
What up, everybody? Thanks for checking out that video. If you like what you just watched, make sure you go hit that subscribe button and make sure you go punch that shop button and get yourself a new Dama. We have tons of other videos for you to watch, so make sure you go check them out. See you next time.